Welcome everyone and thanks for joining me today. For today's lesson, we'll be drawing the balloon boy from Five Nights at Freddy's. So I'm going to be drawing with the Sharpie fine point marker, but you're welcome to follow along with a pencil. Now I want to start in the center page with two circles for the eyes. Let's start with the one on the left. Starting from the very top, go all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a small gap in between the eyes and draw the same size circle on the right. So start by lining up the top, and want to bring that down towards the same height, and then back up. Let's go to the top of each eye. We're going to add a curve for the eyelid. We go up and then down. And then with the iris and pupil, I want to bring this in slightly towards the inside. So I'm going to draw a smaller circle, starting from the very top left. Come around, and then back up. And I'll line that up on the right. I'm leaving a small gap along the inside of the eyes. Let's go back to the center, draw a smaller circle for the pupil, and we'll fill that in black. Let's go in between the eyes. We're going to start with a point. Let's draw the nose. We're going to angle this down and out toward the left and right side. And then we'll round out the bottom of the nose. Let's move down and draw in the mouth. We're going to start all the way over on the left side, bend this down underneath the nose, and then curl that back up. Let's go back to the left side. We're going to open up the mouth, coming down, across, and then up. Now just underneath the top of the mouth, we're going to add another curve for the teeth. Let's go to the bottom, draw a straight line going across, and then we'll fill the center of the mouth in black, going in between the teeth. Now let's go in and separate the teeth. We're going to start in the middle at the very top, draw a straight line. Now we move over and separate the left side with two more lines, and then do the same thing on the right. And then along the bottom, we're going to draw two lines. Now from the outside corner of the mouth, we're going to draw two ovals for the cheeks. Let's start on the left side. We're going to go all the way around and then bend that back up. And we'll line that up on the right side. And then from the bottom of the cheeks, we're going to draw the bottom of the head. Coming down underneath the mouth, go across and just pull that up towards the right side. Let's go to the top of the cheeks. We're going to bend this up and then in. Let's layer the hat on top of the head. We're going to step over, bend this up towards that line, dip this down in the center, go up and then out towards the right. Now it's going to curve the hair, starting back on the left, come around and then in towards the top of the cheeks. Let's go back up to the top. We're going to close off the hat. We're going to go up, across, and then down. We're going to add some stripes across the top of the hat, starting in the center with a straight line coming down. Go back up to the top, move over towards the left. We're going to bend this out and then down. Step over again, go out and then down. Let's do the exact same thing on the right. So we're going to step over from the top, bend that down, and then add one more curve. Now let's go back to the center. We'll go all the way up towards the top. Let's add a circle for the pinwheel. And then from the bottom of that circle, we're going to draw two straight lines coming down towards the head. Let's add the propellers. From the bottom of the circle on the left, goes out, around, and then back in, going the opposite direction on the right side. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw on the body. We're going to start underneath the head with a straight line, going across. Let's connect the head to that line with two lines coming down the side of the neck. Now we're going to go back over towards the left side. We're going to draw a large circle for the body. Go all the way around, come in towards the bottom, go up on the right, and then bend that in towards the top. Let's go to the center of the body. We're going to add a curve to separate the shirt from the pants, coming down the middle and then up. Now along the top and center, we're going to draw two buttons. One circle on the top, and then one just underneath. And we're going to add some circles and holes along the inside. So two in the center and two along the side. Let's add those same stripes across the body. We're going to start right in the middle, go in behind the buttons, in between and then down. Now we're going to go back up to the top, move over to the left, bend this out and then down. Go back up to the top, move over and draw that again. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now with the body in place, let's move down and draw the top half of the legs. We're going to leave a gap in the center, start over on the left, then just down and out, the same thing on the right. That's going to curve the bottom of the leg coming down and up toward the side. Let's go back to the left, bend this out, and then up underneath the body. Let's draw the bottom half of the leg, starting from the outside from this point. Draw an oval, coming around, and just pull that up toward the inside point. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to go back to the inside leg, curve the heel, coming in and then down towards the bottom of the feet. And we'll curve the feet, coming down and then up towards the left, and then the right side. Let's go back to the left, curve the foot, going up and then in towards the leg. Now I'm just going to add one more detail across the bottom of the feet. I want to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across to create a thick sole. Now I'm going to move back up to the top and stretch the arms out towards the side. So from the left side of the body, let's start with a straight line going across the bottom of the arm. Let's line this up on the right. Draw that same length line. Go straight up towards the top of the arms. Now from the top, we're going to come straight in, and as you come towards the body, we're just going to bend that down. We're going to add 2 lines inside the arm, coming in towards the body. Now, from the outside of the arm, we're going to draw a half circle for the hinge, going out and then in. From the outside of that hinge, we're going to move over and draw a slightly larger circle for the hand, going all the way around and then back up. Let's connect that hinge to the hand with 2 lines, one across the top and one on the bottom. Now the arm on the left, we're going to raise this up. So we're going to leave that gap, draw that same size circle for the hand. And we draw 2 straight angled lines coming down towards the hinge. Now we're going to have the hand on the left holding that large balloon. So we're going to start with a point in the center, just up above the hand. Go up at an angle, round up the top of the balloon, come in, and then angle that back down towards a point. Let's add that stripe going across. From the top left, bend this down, across, and then bend that down. And we'll draw that same shape just underneath. From the bottom of the balloon, draw 2 straight lines coming down towards the hand, continue down towards the bottom, and then we'll flatten that off. Let's move over towards the right side. Now this hand is going to be holding a sign that says balloons, so we're going to leave a gap. Let's draw a straight line going across the top, and we're going to draw a rectangle going up the sides, and it'll close off the top. Let's add that stick, so we're going to start in between the hand and that sign with 2 lines. We're going to continue that down towards the bottom and flatten that off. Now I want to see a little bit of that stick going up towards the top of the sign, and then we'll flatten off the top. Let's finish off by writing the word balloons inside that sign. So uppercase B, and then working our way across. And then we'll sign out art and add a splash of color. And that's pretty much it. That's how I draw Balloon Boy from Five Nights at Freddy's. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please be sure to subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.